Hello and welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how to design the backend of our website. So before I start, I'm going to say that the source code for the video is available and the link is in the description of the video. So if you want to see the source code or all the SVG file and images for the front end, you can access them on GitHub. It is free and you can download them. So how we are going to design the backend of our website? I am going to walk you through from start to finish of the backend, because you might face some problem when you're designing the backend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, if someone go to /admin, I'm going to display an admin template here. So how you are going to do that one? So here is how you are going to do. For designing an admin template, it should be a very basic template, but what I want to do is I just want to show you different techniques. You might need an admin template in the future. Of course, the easiest way is to use the admin LTE, but this is very repeated. Like most people use this one, and most people use the free services. So what I am going to use is I'm going to use another template, not an admin template. There is just a basic boilerplate that I can customize it. That is what I'm going to use. So it is going to be similar to admin LTE, but it is not admin LTE, and it does not have all of these extra code that we might not need in our application. So what is this? Here it is. It is a sidebar template which they give as a pro sidebar template. If you check out, this is very nice actually. But what we can do is we can use this one as a backend so that we can start designing our application. Of course, for your application you can use the same thing. It is similar, but it does not have most of the functionality that admin LTE has. Of course, I have used admin LTE in a lot of projects. That's why it is too much repeated if I use their code. So this is, I think, a lot nicer, a lot not more than that, but this is what we want for the backend. This is what we want. So how we are going to use this one? So first of all, if I scroll down, they are going to give you the live demo, and they are going to say here is how you can do this one. You can download the whole code and you can run the npm install and then start, and that is how it is going to work. So what they are going to use, they are going to use Bootstrap, jQuery and Font Awesome. So for our purpose, I'm going to do some reverse engineering and use this one. So otherwise, if you're using any Angular project, they already have one for Angular, but for Vue they do not have. So let's start using their app. So by default we have the Bootstrap, and we do not have Font Awesome yet. We will add that. They have a scroll bar here. You might not need that one. This is the scroll bar, the nice scroll bar, but I will show you how you can fix this scroll. And for now, how you are going to use this one? So for our application, if I come here, we already have the menu which is displaying here. So how you can say that this menu should not be displayed on the admin? If I come here to the app all the way, this is the navbar here. That's why it shows here. So what I can do is I can cut it, the navbar from here. I'm not going to use it. So here, and I will place it in our page. Which page? In the home page. This is where we use. So I will place it here. If I save it for now, coming to our application, let's come to the home page, and it works just fine. It is like how we expect. But if I go to /admin, it does not do anything. So for now we do not have any route for admin. Let's create our route. So if I go to route.js, here is what you can duplicate. You can duplicate this portion of the code, and if someone go to /admin, so you are going to give our route a name which is admin, and it is going to show a component. Which component? Let's say admin. For now we do not have any admin component, but I can create one. I can give it a name of admin, and here is the admin, and I'm going to duplicate the home page. So here is the home page. I will duplicate this one, and I will say this is admin.view. So this is going to contain all our admin code. For the admin page, for now we do not have all of these extra informations. Yeah, closing the div, and this is going to be admin, and we can maybe do some custom styling here. For now we have two components which we have not used. Let them be there, but in the future we might not them. Maybe I can remove the product from here, but the hero should be here. Of course I don't use it, but we can duplicate it in future videos. So if I save it for now, let's compile our file. It does compile and it does not display anything here because we do not have anything in the admin template. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a little paragraph here to indicate that we have a little file here. So this time if I come here, yeah, it shows that we have the admin component here, and it displays everything. So what I can do is I can come here. Here is the source code. I can do is I can grab all the code from here to the bottom. So the video is going to get a little long, but of course you will learn a lot. If you don't want to watch, feel free to escape and copy the source code from GitHub. So I will copy this portion of the code, but you will learn a lot, of course, and I will put it here. And if I save it for now, coming to our application, let's see if it did compile. Yeah, it is compiling, and it might give us some error, but it didn't. So this is how we display it here. So far it is just fine. I know what is missing, right? Because we did not include the CSS and JavaScript. So first of all, we include the CSS. Which CSS we need? They have a theme and they have a main.css. They have a lot of style. I will remove some of the style in future video which we might not use. So here is the theme and here is the main. The main one is for the transition. It's still, this is too much, I think. They have written a lot of code. So I copy this one, and going to the asset, we have an app here. So the app should be clean. What I can do is I can duplicate this file and I can give it as admin.scss. I will paste all the admin code here. This is the admin code. For this one, we do need this background image. If I come to the template, this is what they are going to change. So that's why I don't need this stuff. It is going to give you an error if you do not remove this one. So let's try it. If I save it with the link you have here, so you come here, press enter. When you compile this one, it should give you an error because we didn't include the admin anywhere. So I come to the CSS here, and we included the same way, like you write at import, and import is going to go to the same directory, and it is going to import the admin.scss. So for now, okay, put a semicolon here. If I come here, it is going to give us an error because they cannot load those images. If you find the error, so make sure you remove these images from the bottom here. So you save it. This time you press enter and it compile again. Let's see if it, yeah, check successfully. And if I come to my application here, yeah, it is getting the shape, right? Now the design is better, except for the JavaScript and the theme. We do not have any theme for this one. So the theme is actually the background for the designing here. So if I come here, this is the source code for theme. So what you can do is you can copy it. This is a lot of code. I think we might not need this one, so I will paste it for now, but I will remove all of them in future because they have written so much code here from this all the way down. So if I come, for now it displays nicely our application, except we do not have the menu here, which we can click toggle. Yeah, the toggle is not working, this one. So let's fix that one now. So if I come here, we have an image, everything set up. First of all, I have to include the font awesome. For the font awesome, actually I'm going to use CDN, because if I don't use CDN for that one, it is going to make the video a lot longer. So I go to font awesome CDN. Let's say font awesome 5. So if we can find good CDN for this, so here is the CDN done for font awesome. I hope one of them give us the link. This is not the font awesome 5. So going to the basic, they should give us a CDN. So here I found the link for the CDN. I can copy it, and this is going to take all the codes. So what I can do is I can come here. you can write it in the public index.html all the way up there. For now, I just want to make sure that the fonts are working just fine, or the icons that you can see here. So if they work just fine, this is good. Like, yeah, it display all the icon and it's fine. And now I am going to remove some of the extra content that they have, so including all the menu which are extra. You can add them in future, and I will fix the issue of toggle also. So if I come here, I will close some of this for now, and what I can do is I can come to the admin and I can customize it. This is the row which they say this is the source code. No, I don't need this one. We don't need this HR here, and they can change the background here. I don't need all of those. If you click on this one, it is going to select the whole tag here, and you can remove it. The theme, these are the themes they have here. We don't need them. Actually, I can remove this portion also. This is going to be our page content, which we can display later. I will show you how you can display route in a route. Like, admin is another page, it should have another routes, so the route for the admin is going to be separate, and you have nested routing. So for now it is just fine here, except these are extra. I don't need all of this stuff except for the logout maybe, but I will keep it simple because we don't need so much stuff here. Of course, if you need this in future, feel free to keep them. This is so much. So this is the footer, and if I scroll up here, what else we don't need? Dashboard, different types. So these are all extra, I think, drop downs. I just close them to make it a little easy for us. Okay, I'll remove them. So for now, if I save it and see what happened here, yeah, it is a lot better now. This is what we need, and of course this link should be here. Maybe you can duplicate them and use them in future. So this is for the dashboard, but what is not working is, like, you click on this one, it should open. It is not working, as well as the toggle. So I will fix the toggle in this video. So how you can fix that one? If I come here for the source code that we have displayed, they have a JavaScript file also. So if I come to the scripts here, they have jQuery, they have Popper, they have bootstrap.main.js, and this is for the scroll, and there is the main.js. If I open this one, they have a lot of functions here. So how you are going to say you can fix this one? This is the close button. When someone click on the close, what is this? The close sidebar, it is going to add a clause for remove a clause from the page wrapper. So this is what we need. So how you can do that one? I can copy this one and make it work, but it requires jQuery, and jQuery is ready or not. Those stuff are going to give you a lot of error. So what I can do is I can use view for this one. You can click, you can handle the click from here. It should do something. So what I can do is I can come all the way up there. This is going to be here. Here is the close sidebar. If someone click on this one, I can put at click. You can say close menu. This is going to call a function called close menu or toggle menu, anything you can call it. For now, I will save this. I will just take the name, and we come all the way down here. Here is the component, and we can write all our methods here. So this is going to be our method name. What the method is going to do? The method is going to run exactly the same code that they have written here. So this is going to add or remove a clause. If I paste it here, it is going to remove clause toggle from the menu. It means if they remove it, it should work just fine. For now, if I come here and click on this one, yeah, it worked, but for the top one it does not work because this is another one. So if I come to my admin page here, this is going to be the bar which is going to show the sidebar. So what they did, it is a little bit like duplication of the code. It is not wrong, it is like duplication of the code. They said add a clause, remove a clause. So what you can do is, you can apply the same function for both, if I come here, I will apply the same function for both of them. Except that I will come here, instead of remove class, I will say toggle class. It means if it has the class of toggled in the page wrapper, it will remove it. If it does not have, it will add it. So that is the basic example. So I will come here, you click on this one, you click on this one, and it works just fine for now. Yeah, this is this much simple. So I'm not going to take too much of your time now. If I hope it has been informative for you. If you have any question, feel free to ask if you have any question in the configuration, and I'm going to customize it in behind the scenes, so the video should not get longer. So I hope it has been informative. Again, thank you for watching.